Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 24th of November, 2018. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I had a good Thanksgiving myself personally. I went, to do my. We have kind of a tradition in my family. Usually, my older sister she cooks for me. She usually I give her some money, and she usually cooks like ham and macaroni salad, potato salad, greens and stuff, and she usually cooks, portions. She does it ahead of time, and then I go over to her house and give her the money, and I save it. Then I'm eating that food for the next week or so every other day. And my other sister's house, me and my brothers would go to her house and watch the football games and eat Thanksgiving with her, and that's what we did this year. And this year, my cousin came up, and we hung out with him in the house and watch football, watch the two football games. I usually come over after the first game because there's three football games. We usually come over to the second and third game and watch that night. So I went to our house like around 4 o'clock and stayed till like a little bit after 11 after the last game was over. So we had a good time hanging out with my brothers and my nephews and stuff and my sister. So we had a good time, and so it was a good Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody else had a good Thanksgiving and stuff. Uh, if you look on my uh, on my Instagram, what I did was I took a picture of the food because I ate some of the food yesterday that my sister prepared for me. And if follow the link in my description box to my Instagram, that was the last picture I took yesterday. Because usually on my Instagram I usually post what I eat for dinner and uh, and other things, and then you'll see what I think it was ham, uh, macaroni salad, potato salad. I had some some beef and no, some ribs and some greens. Okay, and some cake. My sister always makes me. She knows I love lemon cake, and she cooked me a three-tier lemon cake. So, like I said, so I had that yesterday. So I won't eat it today because then I'll get sick of the food if I eat it every day. So I'm gonna eat it tomorrow. I'll eat something different for dinner tonight, and I'll eat that tomorrow. Some more of her food tomorrow, and then Monday I'll eat something different. And then Tuesday I'll eat some of her food, and Wednesday I eat something different. So on, so on. And plus, I told my stepfather he can have some of the food too. So that way, and then after a while, after it's done, probably after a week or so, then whatever's left, if he doesn't eat it, uh, maybe I'll tell my stepfather to pack up whatever's left, and take it to the shelter over there. I think there's a shelter over there, and so that way the food doesn't go to waste. Anyway, oh yeah. So my original plan this week when I was planning my what I was going to do for Thanksgiving and stuff, I was going to go to movies yesterday, Friday, Black Friday, go to movies, but it was cold. It's been cold. Actually, it's been cold in New York. Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, it was so cold. I'm telling you, it was cold. Yesterday was cold, but it wasn't as cold as Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day was really, really cold. It was like 20. I think the high got to be like 27, but it felt like 15 with the wind and everything. It was really cold. I mean, I really felt it walking back because my sister lives down the hill from me, around the corner. I really felt it walking up the block. Walking there, yeah, it was cold, but even when I left like 11 something, it was really cold. And so yesterday it was pretty cold too, but it was a little bit warmer. But I decided, you know what? I got lazy in the morning, so I'm not going to the movies Friday. I'll go. I'll go today, Saturday, which is my normal routine anyway. So I'll go today. I'm going to go see Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Creed 2. I'm going to see those two movies. I do want to see Green Book, uh, the movie with Mahasha Ali and Viggo Mortensen. But I'll probably see that next week or so. Or when I'm on vacation, because I'm going to be on vacation another 2 weeks. It's got about 10 days to work, this week coming up, and then the week after, and then I'm on vacation for 8 days, 8 working days, so it's good. So I don't have to be back to work till right, hold on, 17th to the 20th. So I'm going on vacation from the 10th to the 20th. And in that time, what I'm going to do, try to do a lot of things, goals. I have a couple of goals to do. I gotta buy me another cabinet for my Blu-rays because again, I have them on the box over here, on the boxes here, and they're kind of piling up. So I'm gonna need basically another cabinet. And like I said before in another video, I think I'm gonna either have to, so I may do a little rearranging in this room, not against here, of course, obviously, but I'm thinking either this wall unit I have here, uh, I might give this to my stepfather, just because I think he may need to. He probably could use it because if not, I'm gonna empty it out and put it in the. There's a room off the kitchen, which typically, if you look at the way my apartment is situated, our kitchen is very narrow, and normally, what I think happened originally when this place was designed, uh, it was part of the kitchen. I think it was the whole kitchen, but I think to give it another room when somebody, they just narrowed the kitchen down and the way it was designed, so that way you have another room really off the kitchen. So the kitchen, it has the sink and everything else, and the refrigerator and everything else, but it's narrow. And then right next to it is another room where we keep a freezer. We have a freezer on the floor there and a little table in there, and and my stepfather has stuff on it, and then there's a closet in there. So, but I think originally that was supposed to be the whole kitchen, but maybe that's just the way all the apartments are designed, with a narrow kitchen, and then that way you kind of have an extra room, even though this is a one-bedroom apartment, because my stepfather is like in the living room there, but it's a big, it's a big living room, and then you have that room that's off the kitchen, so you actually get an extra room, which is actually pretty cool, actually. Um, but either I'll put this wall unit in there and take the stuff off of here, which I'm thinking maybe, and box up the stuff that's in here. This is mostly VHS tapes and some, DVD movies and stuff, and or CDs, stuff, box that stuff up and put it in the closet. And then just take the small unit, maybe give it to my stepbrother, he can have it, or just throw it out because I don't really need it, because that was back when I had the regular normal TV years ago. And but he may want to put his TV in there. I don't know if his TV might fit. His TV may fit in there. I don't know. So he may want to use it for something because he's smart like that. If not, we can roll this because the thing is on wheels. You can roll it into that room and keep it in there, and then I can just buy uh, a wall unit to put my Blu-rays over there, and then just put my Terminator heads and stuff that's on top of here on top of that. Okay, I have a plan. We'll see how it plays out. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna see Wreck-It Ralph 2, and I'm gonna see Creed 2, which I'm looking forward to, and then I'm gonna, oh yeah, for Black Friday, I did go to Best Buy. I just got some TV shows that I wanted to drop down to the price, to not, drop down into, $9.99. No, ones that were normally like $40, they dropped down to $9.99. I think I got, well, you'll see when do my Blu-ray update. You'll see what they are. I got, I think, 4 of them, right? Uh, uh, and hold on. Yeah. I got 4 of those. Yeah. Anyway, you'll see them when I do my Blu-ray update and stuff, which I'll do, probably film tonight and upload tomorrow morning, like I normally do. And there'll be another digital code giveaway, like I always do. Anyway, I was tempted, to be perfectly honest, when I was in Best Buy, because it's crowded because of Black Friday and stuff, and people are buying the TVs left and right. Uh, like I said, I'm happy with the TV I have. I bought it years ago. See, I got just so you know, I have a 60-inch. I have a 60-inch Samsung TV, smart 3D TV. It's not 4K or anything, and I've had it for, I think, a couple of years, maybe like 4 or 5 years now. I've had it for a while, so like I said, I'm happy with it. But I was tempted to, because there's some good deals with smart 4K TVs now. They had some good ones for less than $300, which it's pretty reasonable, or less than $400, which is pretty reasonable. So who knows? I'm tempted. I'm thinking maybe I might just get if I get one for less than $400, because I have a 60-inch, so I'm used to that. So if I can get a 60-inch one, that would be less than less than let's see, less than 450 or something like that. Maybe I'll get it, and then that way I can always. The other TV I had a Samsung TV before, and what I did was I put it on eBay, not eBay. I put it on Craigslist, and I sold it. Uh, I think for like $400. And this one, like I said, this one yeah, I'm saying I'm happy with it. I'm not just just happy with it. So who knows? I may well, who knows? I may just buy it anyway and then eventually sell this one. Like I said, I'm happy with the TV I have, but you never know. Just to have the latest technology, the 4K part of it, and so you never know. But anyway, enough rambling. Okay, like I said, so later today, look for my well, not today. Usually I put my reviews up Sunday morning when I do my Blu-ray update and DVD, digital code giveaway thing. I usually do it in the morning. So look for those reviews of Wreck-It Ralph 2 and Creed 2. And again, uh, I may do, like I said, I want to. Also, I put up last night my reaction to the Lion King teaser trailer, which I saw part of during the football games. I was coming out of the room and came back in when it was just, it was almost towards the end of it. So I kind of missed the beginning part of it. So I did a reaction to that last night and uploaded it on this channel. So if you want to check out my reaction to that, and I definitely want to do some more Mr. Nightmare and those scary reaction thing. I like those stories when people do those reactions and when they tell those stories, creepy stories. Some of those stories are just really interesting. And Mr. Nightmare has such an interesting voice that he really engages you. And I like the way he has visual pictures and the use of sound and all that stuff. And of course, Lama Arts they actually do illustrations of sometimes of Mr. Nightmare's stories, so which are good. And I've seen a bunch of them, but I want to definitely do some more of those. So I may do some more of those when I come back from the movies, because I already the good thing of being off for Thanksgiving, being off Thursday and Friday, I did some yesterday I did some goals. I had to pay my sister the rest of the money for her Thanksgiving thing that she did for me, and I went and got my rent money, so I have that ready. So I'm just gonna wait until next week when I get the actual the receipt thing from the landlord. It gets mailed to us. So, but I have that money. I paid the cable bill. I also I have money set aside for the cell phone bills. I gotta wait for that to come as well. So I have my bills paid off and taken care of. Paid off my credit card, so my bills are taken care of for this month. And also, what I want to do is I just thought about this. I just thought about this. Oh yeah. Also, this is what I wanted to say. Uh, I'm giving up the cable, the streaming services thing now. I got Netflix. I think I may get Hulu and the new DC streaming service, because I definitely want to watch Titans and stuff, and all the access to the comic books and stuff online and all that stuff. So I'm going to be reducing the cable. Well, I'm going to try to get rid of the cable box. But what I think I may do first initially is just reduce the cable down to basic, because we just have two boxes, my box and my stepfather's box, because cable is, like I said, my cable bill is ridiculous. It's close to it's a little ways away from $300 a month, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to see if I can reduce it. I'm going to find out exactly. I'm going to call them today when I get back and see how much uh, the cable bill is. I mean, how much it would reduce it if I reduce it down to basic. Just keep, the local channel. That's it, and the cable boxes, and then eventually I'm going to get rid of cable altogether, give them the boxes back, and just this the streaming thing is, I think it's going to be the wave of the future, because just keep the internet and the phone. That's it, because cable is way too expensive. So unless I know usually when they do that, they try to offer you a deal to try to get you to stay. But I'm going to say, unless you give me free cable for a whole year, if you reduce that's the only way I'm keeping it. Unless you reduce the cable bill to nothing, unless you give me free cable or yeah, I'm giving up the boxes, and that way I'll keep the internet, and I can even try to increase the speed of the internet even more. Because right now I have it at 200 beats, 200 MPBs, whatever that is. For a month I pay that, and I may pay a little bit more to make it 300, but after that they can have the cable boxes, and I have another source of thing that the smart IPTV streaming service where I get way more channels. I have to pay as much. So I've been testing it out for the past month and a half and stuff. And I gave it to my stepfather, let him try it on his TV, so he's watching it. And I'm just gonna call him later today and find out how much, and then reduce it and find out. So that way, starting with the new year, because I think it's too late now, because this month is practically over another month. So I'm gonna have to pay another full bill for next month, and then after I'm gonna tell them find out what the cutoff period is, so that way I can tell them after this period just reduce my cable, either reduce it to basic, okay, and, I'll just maybe keep the box, even though like I said I can get an antenna for the local channels, for the local 2, 4, and 7, 9, and 11 channel 13 exactly, and then like I said I have the internet thing, I have the streaming service. I'll have the streaming service, and I'm gonna have Netflix. I'm gonna have Hulu. You can keep Hulu for the TV shows. I can get HBO on the go, because the only time I watch HBO is for Game of Thrones, really. So I can, I get HBO on the go or whatever. But that's that smart IPTV. You get all these channels on it. But anyway, that's another separate thing. Anyway, hope everybody have a great, safe weekend. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving again. Okay, again, please subscribe to this channel. Please, I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram in the description box. Also have a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions, and I put a video up, I think, was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think it might have been Wednesday. I put up another video. So if you want to check out that channel, it's up to that. Again, that channel is more my opinions. This channel is more movie related. And again, I'm going to be doing more reactions to various things. I'm trying to get over the 3,000 subscriber hump eventually. I know I'm at 280 something. So I keep trying to get over that, but it's just, like I said, it's not happening. So that's why I'm trying to do a variety of more different things and stuff to attract more traffic to my channel. And like I said, I do my digital codes giveaway things on Sunday. So again, so tell a friend. So hopefully, like I said, I can push to get over 3,000 subs. Hopefully, maybe next year sometime, but who knows. Anyway, take care, be well, be safe. Okay, sub to this channel, and this is Trepacer saying so long, and take care.